Welcome to House TV. This is your host, Cassandra House, with Chats with Cass, the podcast, where we talk about mindset and heartset on all things belief, leadership, and life. I truly believe that anything is possible if you believe. And so I'm so excited that you're here because I want to be your human-sized permission slip to believe in yourself. Anything is possible together because if I can, you can. As you raise your hand to knock on the door, you can already hear footsteps coming towards you. When the door opens, you are greeted by someone even more familiar than the house itself. Their resemblance to you is uncanny, and the similarities in their demeanor are instantly recognizable. Their appearance is one that only you could possibly know, yet not something you could begin to describe. If you were to take a guess, you might at first think that they are you, but with all that you desire for yourself on this journey of life. The idea in and of itself is at once both amusing and surreal. It seems impossible, yet at the same time, you see them as they are, as you want to see yourself in the future. They smile and reach out to hug you. You open wide for a warm, grand hug. Who is this person? They are your highest, truest, grandest vision for what you desire to become. They are you 5 years from now. Welcome, they say. This is where we live now. The feeling is awe-inspiring, comforting, yet fulfilled with a deep internal knowing. You made it. You became that version of yourself that you always knew you're destined to become. You took those chances. You did those things. You committed. You believed in yourself. You had complete, ultimate faith and trust. And you did everything saying yes to what will help you be the best version of yourself. Reflect back on the resolutions that you made in January this year. Will you walk out of 2021 with a really good story or a really good excuse? How far have you come with all the things you declared to do? I declare in this moment that 2022 will be the biggest year to date. I declare it will be the year of abundance. What do you need to do to become that truest, highest, grandest vision you hold for yourself that you just experienced? Discipline, work ethic, faith, trust, and belief come together to absolutely help you become the best leader you can be in your life. I want to inspire you to command yourself to another level. Command yourself to a level that you have never done before. I want you to level up. I want you to call yourself to a higher standard, and I want you to really get ready for 2022. Are you focused on your personal goals? Do you know what you really want? Like last year, we had challenges, or this year, 2021, we had challenges. It's nearly over. But do you know what? 2022 will still bring challenges, but the difference between a leader and a follower is that leaders will still face challenges and execute. There'll still be challenges this coming year, but guess what? As leaders, we have to execute. We're going to have another year. We're going to have winners. We're going to have challenges. But are you going to find a way to always take it to the next level and always execute? Do you find yourself justifying, complaining, or blaming? Or do you find yourself speaking light, love, and power over what you want? Life and death is in the tongue. And there are a lot of people saying they want to win out there, but behind the scenes, they're whinging. I want to inspire you to have an ownership mentality. I want you to own what you want, own what you have, own what you don't have, and decide that you're deserving and worthy to have it all. You, my friend, hold the pen to your life and you can create anything you desire. Speak life, do the work, breathe belief into other people. I want you to see that anything is possible if you believe in yourself. Are you living in fear or faith? Do you believe that you're doing something for someone or to someone? How grateful are you for what you have? It's all an energy. You get what you expect every time, whether you like it or not. The world of entrepreneurship is like the Olympics of no excuses. The world of success is like the championships of doing no matter what, whatever it takes, until. Some of us are trying to build businesses, go through life, speaking goals, but inside we're secretly hoping that someone is trying to come and save us. No one is coming to save you. What do you want to be, do, and have in the next 5 years? When you stop looking for someone else to save you and change your life, you'll step into your power. Remember that future self you experienced in the beginning? The next 5 years will fly by. Do you want to own it or let it own you? When everyone else is distracted, scrolling, wasting time, I want to inspire you to step into your power, get to work, and believe that anything's possible for yourself. No one that did the work didn't make it. It all comes down to your work ethic, your activity, your personal belief. What are you going to stop doing so that you can have it all? I need you to release anything that doesn't serve you, anything that doesn't take you onto the success curve. Ask yourself, is what I'm about to do taking me closer or further away from my goals? Is what I'm about to do putting me on the success curve or the failure curve? Guess what? Time goes by, life goes by. You can either decide to create what you desire or let your desires take over you. Don't let the feelings of what you feel like doing control your life. You've got to decide what you want and go after it relentlessly. Ready is not a feeling, it's a decision. People want to follow people that know where they're going. Leadership is one of the highest paid professions in the world. The whole financial revolution is changing, and our generation have the desires and the abilities to create whatever they want. You must believe that it's going to work out for you. If you're going to work on anything, work on 2 things, your beliefs and your leadership. And how do we believe? We learn how to believe. It's a skill, it's a muscle, and it's something that we can develop. You need to up your belief so you can teach others how to believe in your leadership. Belief comes down to the things you listen to, the words you speak, and the people you surround yourself with, as well as the books you read and the audios you have in your ears. Your emotion is everything, and it comes from the energy that you're bringing into your life. You were created in the most powerful form. You were co-created, and every single hair on your head is numbered. When we are confident in our strengths and approach our strengths with boldness, with courage and humility, we are actually creating space for other people to believe in themselves. So it's your birthright to believe in you, but the most loving thing you can do is breathe that belief into others. When you want something, expect that it's done. Believe it to be true, and that's when it will manifest. You will always get what you truly want, whether you like it or not. You'll get what you expect every time. I want you to give yourself approval and validation that you're looking for in others by giving it to yourself. The key is to give out what you want, but then also bring it back into yourself so your cup is full, so you can believe bigger, work harder, and commit stronger. If you want more love, you want more belief, give it out to other people and it will freely flow back. Let's make a culture where we give love and life to other people. The more belief you give out, the more love you give out, the more that will come back to you. And then it will help you to really start to see the power that you hold in creating a culture of love, self-belief, and deserving and backing of each other. Never beat yourself up. Decide what you want, believe it's possible, and go for it until. Instead of beating yourself up about failures or past mistakes, I want you to beat your own drum. Start backing yourself and becoming your own best friend and your very best support person. It goes without saying that we are all growing. There's no judgment and all feelings are welcome. Everything will begin to change when you create your reality by knowing that you are your biggest mirror to the world. You are your biggest belief breather. Stop waiting for other people to believe in you first. Believe in others, and like I said, it will fall back to you. You are a powerful person. You've got to own your story and stand in it, or you have to stand outside of it hustling for your worth. Your story is a piece of art, and so are you, so own it. Are you committed to your believing? So what is it that you really want? I've taught you how to see what you want by identifying the things that you see in the outside world as your mirror. The next step is to showcase this by affirming it, setting a deadline, treating it with urgency, and getting into massive aligned action to create that incredible vision. It's up to you, and it starts now. It's going to come down to how committed you are. Commitment breeds belief. Commitment is one of my favorite things as it helps us identify the things that we do, say, and represent throughout the day. It's about whether we say yes or no to things. One of the things I'm committed to is living a magnificent life in all areas. Are you? I make choices and decisions based on that becoming my reality. So when someone offers me something or I get invited somewhere or an opportunity comes up, I ask, is this taking me closer or further away from the end vision of having a magnificent life? That's something I want you to ask yourself from now on too. We all have big, massive goals, and belief is the key to achieving them. I want you to know that it's up to you to keep that commitment to those dreams of yours. No one else will commit to what you want more than you. It's something that we have to hold on to. Commitment is powerful. Believing is everything. It's putting a stake in the ground, signifying that it's done. Asking yourself, are you really committed to living that awesome life? Are you really committed to having that truest, highest, grandest vision you hold for yourself? Are you committed to having that 5-year version life that you just experienced? Are you committing to begin now? Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Knowing what you want and saying yes to your desires is absolute boldness, because most people go through life being pushed around by people, places, and things. They end up in their days, weeks, months, and years, and nothing really happened. Have you ever thought, I don't really know where that time went by? Treat yourself and your life as if you are the curator of a masterpiece. Determine what sort of story you're writing. Are you writing a fantasy or are you writing a fantastic story? One of knowing, faith, trust, and belief, or are you just writing one of doubt, fear, rejection, and scarcity? Write yourself something encapsulating. Believe in yourself and know that you're worthy and deserving of it. Commitment is really what sets you apart from the rest. Most people find it hard to commit. If it was easy, everyone would do it. They may know what they want, but they just will not commit to the work. Be known for your work ethic. When you're afraid to commit, I want you to ask yourself this. Why not me? Why not me to have it all? Why not live that epic vision I have for myself? What excuses am I holding? Like, I know you deserve it. I know that you can have it. And you know it too. You've got to take on a mentality of saying, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. There's nothing that can get in the way of a committed mind. A committed heart and mind together, mountains will be moved. Find the courage to put your word to something and say, this is me, this is who I am, and this is what I'm creating. When you do that, belief will surge through you. Sometimes you've got to act first for the belief to kick in. That is when the world steps aside. The world steps aside for someone who knows where they're going. I want you to have a fierce desire in your heart and a fierce knowing that everything you want is all yours. It's up to you to claim it though. Get up, stand up, step up. It's up to you to have the confidence to go after it. There's nothing out there that is not possible for you. If you put a commitment out there in any area of your life and put in the work, you are going to have it. It's absolutely yours. Behind every strong, independent person stands someone who had to learn how to stand up in the beginning. You've got to learn to stand up and not depend on others, but instead be the inspiration for others. Be coachable, be teachable, but pave the way. Just like self-belief, your level of commitment is contagious. Others seeing you going all in will spur them on to do the same. That is the power of commitment. It builds belief. That is what it comes down to. Burn the boats. That's what happens when you decide to slam the back door, and you'll make other people want to rise. When you breathe belief and show other people what's possible, you'll start to believe in yourself more. You will help people to stop surviving and start thriving. You'll help people to stop numbing and start living. You will help people go from mediocrity to magnificence because you made a commitment to be a beacon of light to show other people what's possible. You're going to show everyone that you're not going to let anything get in the way. Be relentless. Dare to be unrealistic. Remain rock solid in your faith and knowing and trust in yourself. Go for that ultimate 5-year vision right now that you can imagine. When what you want is so big, you'll have the courage to go after it and ask for it. But guess what? If you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you don't knock, the door won't open. But if you knock hard, expect it to open, and it will. If it doesn't open exactly to what you want, then go forward with confidence that the next door might hide exactly what you're dreaming of. Why settle for anything less than exceptional? So that's belief. Now this is leadership. Leadership is something you learn. You are all born leaders. Leadership, though, is something you practice and become an expert in. There is going to be opportunities to be generous, to be honest, to be integral. You have to have a positive look on life. I want you to find the areas of your leadership that you want to master. One thing I want you to be focusing on is the ability to give and step up. The way you give and step up is you grow more so you can give more. I want every single person in your life to know that you can change your leadership by changing who you're led by. What are you saying to yourself that is taking you closer to your goals? Are you speaking life, abundance, speaking to people where they can go, where they can be? Are you doing what you say you're going to do even when the door's closed? Behind closed doors, are you as great a leader as you say you are on a stage? Be yourself. Put yourself out there. There are people in the world wanting to be led by you. You don't want to sit behind a computer and never show your face so people don't know what you're about. So that they can trust you and like you and do business with you, they need to know you. How do people know your leadership? Are you shining in your leadership qualities? I want to share something with you. I want to show you how you have an opportunity to discover the core principles to achieve maximum success through building confidence, belief, and your leadership skills by hitting that sweet spot that lets your true potential emerge. I want you to be inspired by one of the men that's changed my life and my businesses. Every great leader I know has been led by him. I want you to have an opportunity like I have to get the insights that can transform your daily life and lead you towards the success your soul is craving. Your spirit cannot afford to miss this. Do you have an unstoppable desire to make an impact in the lives of others? A lot of people live their lives with good intentions, but you know what? Good intentions don't get you anywhere that you want to go. How many people have all the best intentions? They say they're going to do all the things in January, but you know what? By a few months into the year, they're back where they started last year. Guess what? If nothing changes, nothing changes. How many people do you know are still having the best intentions and living a small life held back by doubts and insecurities? The key element to becoming a highly successful person is shifting from having good intentions to taking really good action. Without action, intentions are empty. You won't have good action until you're intentional with your life. You have to ask yourself, are you ready to learn how to take bold action every day? Like I said, boldness is powerful. Growth precedes greatness. Success does not happen in a vacuum. You don't just wake up one day and discover you've got it made. The best are learning daily. You need to unlock your personal greatness, and it's a process. It starts with uncovering your strengths and embodying them. I want you to discover how accessing these strengths and giving light to them can truly transform your life and allow you to begin living authentically and powerfully. The true ticket to leadership is being authentic and vulnerable, but still doing what you say you're going to do long after the feeling's gone. That is holding your integrity. You know you haven't arrived at your greatest potential. I know it. Otherwise, you'd be there. It's time to tap into your true potential and unlock success like you've never known it before. I want to invite you to something. In February, there's an event called the I Believe Experience, The Leader's Edge. It will truly transform your leadership. The one man that's truly transformed my businesses over the years and decades and has taught every great leader I know is named the #1 leader in business, John C Maxwell. He's consulted Fortune 500 CEOs, leaders of nations, and entrepreneurs worldwide. He has sold over 33 million copies of his groundbreaking books and influenced the minds and lives of people across the world. With a lifetime of experience in leading others to greatness, John Maxwell is taking the I Believe Nation stage to provide an intimate and powerful conversation on topics that speak to the heart and empower action, belief, and leadership. John Maxwell gets to the root of the issues facing modern leaders today, which I know we all desire to become better at. He has an unwavering commitment to the innate potential of all people and a lifelong dedication to personal growth and development. His wisdom and depth of personal experience are a compelling force. Inspiring audiences to take action towards more fulfilling and richly exciting lives is his forte. I want you to discover the power of his presence. People across the world are going to be flocking to this event. I know people flying internationally just to attend. The time has come to experience what it is to be in the same room as John C. Maxwell. You will come away with a renewed, enlivened, and inspired vision, and ability to lead in a way that you're born to be. Get ready for your leadership to transform with the mentorship of one of the most influential leaders on the planet. Do you know what? To unlock your full potential, you've got to rub shoulders with the best. Leadership is created also by influence. He knew, John Maxwell, early on the value of connecting with others, and a commitment to deepen personal development was vital. The simple beginning from a little town in Ohio led him to investing in 4 major companies, consulting and philanthropic organizations, as well as over 100 published books, and he's still writing books today. He doesn't just talk the talk, the man knows how to achieve great things through daily actions that deliver big results. The most expensive steps you'll ever take will be walking away from this event. You cannot actually afford to miss it. You don't have to figure out the path on your own. It's expensive to do that. You want to pay for someone's hindsight to be your foresight. With John's trusted guidance, you will get to the heart of what is holding you back and uncover what you need to do to lead with impact. Do you want to achieve dreams that have yourself feeling empowered, but something, sometimes is holding you back? Is it insecurity, doubt, confusion, emotional overwhelm, exhaustion? What is it? These plague people all over the world. Most people get stuck in this plague. If someone could just shine a light on you on how to get there, everything would be so much easier, right? Because I know you want to lead effectively with impact so that you can stop burning yourself out, empower your team to work independently so that you aren't micromanaging every detail. You want to achieve incredible success in your career so that you can stop working endless hours and lean into your natural strengths so that you can stop overreaching and performing tasks that aren't in your zone of genius. The desire to make a difference in the lives of people is the quality of a great leader. Let a trusted guide like John Maxwell show you the way to become a person of influence. There are so many people out there who want to be leaders, but they don't have the gumption or grit to get out of the house, onto a plane, into the car, and show up. But what is leadership? What does it truly mean to lead? The first thing John Maxwell asks people is, what is your dream? And then he asks, is that your dream or someone else's? Because you know what? So many of us were raised to follow other people's dreams. We didn't even realize it at the time. And then we grow up, we keep doing, we keep living someone else's dream. That doesn't lead us to what we want. Our passion and our God-given gifts cannot reach their true potential in the service of inauthentic dreams. So we have to get clear about our own dreams first, and that is what leads us to our strengths and deeper convictions. John calls this the sweet spot, the place where we can truly embody our genius. But first, you have to claim your own dreams and then take it from there. So are you ready? I want to invite you to come with me. Take the chance to learn from John, as well as all of these other incredible leaders. You will hear from the incredible Anthony O'Neill, Dr. Carolyn Leaf, Justin Owens, Mo Merriman Johnson, Twyla Portis, Danny Bay, and the king of leadership, achievement, and success, Dr. David Immonetier. Dr. David Immonetier had the vision to create a company called Believe Nation, where he gives people the opportunity to be taught in this incredible space, the #1 belief and achievement platform on the planet. It is a place where anything is possible because we believe in believing, and David is the best on the planet to teach it. This is a true story. Before David became a millionaire, he was living an average life like most people. He was sleeping in a spare bedroom at his dad's house in early 20s. Then one day a light bulb went off that changed the way he thought and acted forever. I'm sure you've heard the law of attraction. It's a powerful law. However, it does not work without the law of vibration. About 15 years later, he's mastered the art of creating success for himself and for others through the power of belief. And now he teaches you too. Come and learn from David, where you will learn how to believe in yourself like no one else. Become an innovative leader who can manage people and projects with integrity, passion, and purpose. Transform the way that you interact with your team, optimizing your performance and their output. Elevate your leadership by implementing time-tested practices used by millionaires and highly successful people across the globe. Harness the motivation to overcome obstacles, take meaningful action, and jump at opportunities as they naturally flow into your life. Create a life that allows you to experience more financial freedom, personal satisfaction, and deeper fulfillment. Discover your strengths and utilize them towards building a sustainable, successful, and richly satisfying career. Rise in the ranks of any company or organization and become an invaluable asset. If you said yes to wanting any of those, you know you're in the right place. You were born to lead, and John Maxwell, David Immonetier, and those other 9 speakers are here to inspire you. Uncover how to become a confident leader and embrace your innate gifts of greatness. Come and be a part of the I Believe experience, and I may even give you a few tips from stage. Become the leader you're born to be. Whatever you're doing is not a long-term decision or solution. Anything can be changed. Book a flight, get on the plane, and come and say hello. As a business leader, the only thing in life is things get more complicated when you scale, take larger projects, and manage bigger teams. You are already struggling to keep on track, right? So how can you reach tremendous success if you're still doing the same old tricks? Getting to the next level takes a shift in approach, and as a leader, I know strategic thinking and the ability to make tough decisions is an invaluable tool. I want to teach you how to have the power of principles and unleash that inspired leader within you. Have impact-fueled motivation to drive you and your team to the next level. Practice methods of creating a sustainable and positive change in your environment. Have daily tools for staying on track and focus on your big picture goals. Become one of the team. Rub shoulders with the greats and become the same. This will be a groundbreaking event like nothing else. Lead with purpose and make massive contributions to those around you because your life will be equivalent to the lives that you change. Come and see us at Believe Nation and get the link to your ticket, which you cannot afford not to invest in yourself with, in the show notes of this podcast. I'm so excited to meet you. I'm so excited to celebrate you, sit with you, hug you, and just know that there's massive belief to be breathed into you. And I'm here to do it with you and the incredible team at Believe Nation. Let's do this. Let's make 2022 the greatest year so we can walk out of it with a really good story instead of a really good excuse. I love you and I believe in you. Thank you for tuning in to House TV Chats with Cass. Please rate, subscribe, and share. And I would love if you left a 5-star review. You can find me on Instagram at CassandraHouse_ or Chats with Cass. Please tag me, tag your friends, and tag anyone this episode could help. I cannot wait to see you next week where I believe in you and your life and your mission even more so you can achieve what you want. And I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for listening.